Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is like some old tea. This is a few days old, but I wanted to tap on this for just a few minutes, okay? So, this was according to the Jasmine brand. Kim Porter's friend slams reports that the late model wrote a memoir detailing alleged ABUSE from Diddy. It's a blatant lie. So remember, we talked about there was this alleged memoir that Kim was writing, basically speaking about her life and the alleged situations that happened between her and Diddy, with Diddy putting his hands on her. We talked about that. Um, so, a close friend of Kim Porter claims that the late model never wrote a memoir mentioning alleged ABUSC by Diddy. The entrepreneur recently addressed the rumors on her social media account, warning internet users to be wary of fabricated stories. Ebony Electra, who apparently had a long term friendship with Kim Porter prior to her passing in 2018 from pneumonia complications, wrote about um, the matter. I'm going to say this as loud as I can. Kim Porter never drafted nor wrote a book, memoir, or manuscript. Let me read the whole thing. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Now it's getting out of hand. There is no book. There never was. Several people continue to speak about and spread blatant lies regarding this mystery manuscript as if it were true. People, it's not. Kim would never do such a thing, and that's the honest to God truth. God knows the truth, and so does she. As for me, I couldn't have another person call my phone or send me a text about this without clearing the air. Any negative feedback or comments on this post will receive no response except God bless you. The truth is the truth. Be blessed. Hash Porter. Hashtag Kim Porter Strong. Um, they also put that they didn't add this part, but they also put that she said credible journalists. They didn't add the screenshot or how they got it, but anyways, they also put that she continued. Credible journalists use this word every day to maintain their integrity and value while reporting news. However, people will go to great lengths to achieve fame and notoriety, most times to the detriment of others. Girl. Oh, I'm going to say this as loud as I can. Kim Porter never drafted. Okay, yeah. Quick lesson. Also, she put quick lesson allegedly means when something is said to be true but has not been proved. Let me just say something. Girl, shout out to Ebony Electra. I don't know who this lady is. But to me, quiet as it's kept, girl, you could have kept this. Because you came out and said a whole bunch of nothing. Because this is not me being messy. This is just me telling it for what it is. See, this is the thing. I'm down here to say the stuff that the people can't say. Okay? I'm down here to say the stuff that girl Kevin Frazier. Do Kevin Frazier still work for Entertainment Tonight? Where he at? I'm down here to say the stuff that Kevin Frazier can't say. Okay? I'm down here to say the stuff that Tamron Hall don't want to say. I'm down here to say the stuff that Auntie Wendy would say. Okay? So this is the thing. Ebony girl, you could have kept this. Because even with you coming out and you telling us that there is no book, there never was, several people continue to speak about and spread blatant lies regarding this mystery manuscript as if it were true. People, it's not. Girl, let us know. What we want to know is, girl, if it was a book or not. We don't really care about the book. We want to know, was the stuff the people saying that they said, Kim said, was that true? We want to know, was Puffy knocking Kim's head between a washer and a dryer? We want to know, when Kim woke up and her eyes went, was she staring at a hospital ceiling due to the fact that Puffy supposedly put her there? That's what we want to know. Girl, you come out telling us that this book ain't real, that don't mean nothing. Was the stuff that they saying that was in the book, was that real though? Let us know that. What you should have came out and said was there is no book, and also Puffy has never, ever, 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 ever put his hands on Kim that I know of. But see, you can't say that because there's a good chance that Puffy was putting his hands on Kim Porter. And another thing, the people say, Ebony girl, you related to Puffy. So they don't believe your words. They don't believe that you got to say anything. Is Ebony related to Puffy? That's what the people saying online. People say that that Ebony is related to Puffy. So, girl, that don't care what you got to say anyways. Ain't nobody ever heard. I ain't gonna say ain't nobody ever heard of, but no one was talking about Ebony. Okay, I'm sure she probably received a couple of phone calls. Girl, you want to come out because you want to be put in the mess. You want to be a part of the mess. You do. Ebony wants to be a part of the mess. Because I refuse to believe that her phone was just blowing up like that to the point where she felt like she had to come out and give a statement. Or put a comment in the comment section. Wherever she left the comment at. Ebony, Electra, was Puffy putting his hands on your best friend since you know so much? Was Puff Daddy, Sean, Diddy, Love, girl, all the other names he go by, was he abusing your best friend? Since you want to come out and give statements, give a statement on that. Since you want to come out and address the negativity, girl, address that. Again, we don't care about if it's a book or not. Girl, the book don't matter at this point. But was the stuff that they said that was supposed to be in the alleged book, is that true? Did Puffy knock Kim upside the head with a chair? And it was so bad that when she woke up, she was in a hospital? Is that true? Or is it not? Was Puffy abusing Kim Porter? Is it true or is it not? Address the stuff that the people want to know. You come out talking, ain't no manuscript, ain't no mystery book, ain't no book and all. That's a lie. Okay, girl. Anyways. All right. That's all I had to say about that. Shout out to Kim Porter, though. I hope her kids are doing all right. Honestly, I thought about this, though. I know it has to be hard. What I'm assuming that it could be hard on her kids to sit back and hear these stories, these alleged stories about the things that allegedly happened to your mother at the hands of your father. Mm, mm. Okay, so Chrisean Rock faces 8-year sentence on drug charges while Blueface remains behind bars. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. So Chrisean Rock is facing up to 8 years in prison on drug-related charges. So the 24-year-old TV star is currently detained at the Northeast Oklahoma Community Correction Center in Veneta, Oklahoma. She was extradited from California in June after her arrest at rapper Blueface's court hearing, which allegedly stemmed from an alleged assault on singer James Wright at a Tamar Braxton concert. Chrisean Rock faces 2 charges: failure to affix a tax stamp on controlled dangerous substances, CDS, and possession of CDS with intent to distribute. Each charge carries a potential 4-year prison sentence. Under Oklahoma law, oh girl, hold up. Okay. Under Oklahoma law, possession of marijuana or CDS with intent to distribute is classified as a felony. The minimum sentence for such charges is 2 years in prison, along with a possible $20,000 fine. Despite the legal troubles, Chrisean Rock's sister, Taryn Malone, recently updated fans on Instagram, stating that Chrisean is expected to return home sooner than later and looks forward to a reunion between her and her son, Jonathan Jamal Porter Jr. Girl, that's what I want to get. Girl, did Chrisean really change that baby name? Because you remember the baby was named Chrisean Jr. She named the baby after her, basically. But I remember her coming out saying that she was going to change the baby's name. The Jasmine brand is reporting that the baby's name is Jonathan Jr. So did she really change the baby's name, or is this a misprint? I mean, at the end of the day, girl, it ain't my baby. Can you imagine? The only good thing about that baby being as young as the baby is they probably won't remember their mama and their daddy. Girl, both being in jail, being inmate 572-33770 of Oklahoma, and girl, inmate 3737-999 of California. What is Blueface at? Blueface in California, wherever he at, child. Chrisean will be home sooner than later. Yes, thank you, Jesus. I want to be there. I want to be there to witness y'all, Chrisean and Junior's reunion. Girl, let me say something. I know sometimes, believe it or not, and I do believe this, sometimes for some people, being in jail is the best thing that can happen for them. Maybe this is what Chrisean needed to get her to knock some sense into her head. Maybe her being in jail for a few months or even for a couple of years will knock some sense into her head. Maybe Blueface being in jail is what he needs for him to act like he has some sense. Maybe. I don't know. You know, sometimes when you're ignorant, you're ignorant. I guess we'll find out. I hope Shane named that baby after that man. That's another thing too. No shade. Y'all wonder why these men be acting the way they be acting because, girl, they can literally be trash. Girl, I'm talking about trash you take out on Thursday. And girl, y'all will still turn around, procreate with them, and then not only that, name your children after them. Blueface should not be able to have a legacy. He should not be able to have someone walking around here carrying his name. Blueface is a mess. And quiet as it's kept, Rashawn is a mess. But if anything, hell, she should have named the baby after her before him. I guess it don't matter when you. I guess it don't matter when both of them are mess at the end of the day. No, she should have named. She should have kept that baby name after her. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. Anyways, girl, let's move on. So this is according to the neighborhood talk. So Kirk Frost responds to social users suggesting Rasheeda should have left him a long time ago. So someone put, if I was Rasheeda, I would have been left you a long time ago. Like, no offense. And then Kirk responded and said, let's be glad God made you, wishing you many blessings. Hashtag the journey is on the way, girl. Basically, girl, I know Rasheeda ain't going nowhere. We know she ain't going nowhere either. Girl, let me just say something. Some of y'all may not be watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but long story short, Kirk cheated on Rasheeda with a woman, got her pregnant. The woman kept the baby. The baby is now 7 years old, and that's pretty much where we're at with it this season. Now the girl is back on the show. They're having conversations about the baby, Kirk not being in the baby's life like he should, her wanting more child support, Kirk now telling her he'll give her more money if she sleeps with him. It's just a big old mess. Anyways, this is the problem. We're going to talk about Rasheeda and Kirk. There are people out there who believe that this is a wife and this is a husband, girl, and they've decided to get on reality. They have decided, let me spell it out for the people who might be slow. These people have decided to get on reality TV. So therefore, since you have decided to get on reality television, the people who watch will have an opinion. And the opinion may not be in your favor. Okay? And the opinion may be nasty. And the opinion may be mean to some people. But they will have an opinion. If Rasheeda and Kirk, as a husband and a wife, don't want to be discussed, and don't want their marriage to be picked apart, then they need to get their asses off reality TV. I guarantee you, if Kirk and Rasheeda got off of reality TV, girl, that would never be discussed again. But until then, the conversation will happen. Girl, the revolution will be televised. Like I said earlier. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Girl, I don't know how y'all do it, honey. Not y'all, but y'all. I don't know how y'all do it. Girl, I actually went on a whole rant earlier. Girl, believe it or not, I actually made this part of the video earlier in the video. But I went on a whole 15-minute rant, and so I decided to shoot this part over because girl, I really was giving it to the boys and the girls. The boys and the girls. Don't get it twisted. Okay? I said, girl, I'm not gonna put this up because I don't feel like offending nobody today. I don't feel like nobody get mad at me today. Because I just said I'm just gonna shoot that whole part over. But girl, when I tell you I was up here dragging, I was dragging the gays and I was dragging the girls. Because I just don't understand. I really, and it's not meant for me to understand. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with not understanding. Um, I'll just say this much. No, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for another day. I'm gonna save that speech for a rainy day. Hey, I'm gonna save that speech for a rainy day. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.